Good afternoon. I came on here, and I know I haven't been on here in a while. That's because I had some personal stuff. I had to handle personal stuff going on. And sometimes, stuff going on, you don't always have time to just keep sitting down doing videos. Plus, I felt like somebody keep messing with my videos and stuff anyway. So, I just chill on out for a little bit. I'm finding out, there's people on the inside, they trying to stop people from seeing my artwork. They trying to stop people from seeing me. And, for a while, I start to realize, it's true. They trying to hide me because people stealing and stuff, and I ain't talking about just no clothes and jewelry and stuff. They know what I'm talking about. They'll even get to the social media people, get somebody on the inside of there and pay them off to help. What I seen, what I'm noticing. So I calmed down for that reason too. My thing is, I came on here because I just felt like it's time. It's time to start, getting back to it. Getting back to what I was saying I was going to do. Come on here and show art more than anything. Oh, I did my hair. That's part of the art. That's part of the art. Not to be funny or not to be bragging, but that's art, right? So, I figured I'd get back to it. And I just got it in single braids and put it back in a braid in a ponytail. See? You can see it. My thing is, and I don't care if you know where I'm at, because being as in this program, they GPS you down, put the drones on you, helicopters and all kind of stuff. They'll send them anyway. So it's like, whatever. And I ain't hiding from nobody anyway. I just don't like people popping up around me and playing too much. The other day, I'm where I'm at. Dude come running down as soon as I come out the bathroom. You ugly B. I'm like, what is going on? I don't even know you. I ain't say nothing to you. Only reason why I was walking back towards the bathroom because I dropped something in there, dude. I noticed I left something. Why you follow me? First of all, psychotic. Not to be mean and try to tease people, but I could tell he was psychotic and got like some type of problem after he kept going. I was going back to get something. He thought I was following him, I think. So he starts calling me an ugly bee and all kind of stuff. I'm like, whatever, I don't care. What you think? Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. You'll have some think I'm ugly as an ish, and you'll have some that think I'm beautiful. Or in between, or average, or whatever. Like, whatever. Gosh. Then I notice when I'm out and about, people just want to keep circling around you. They know why I'm in my situation. I done said it over and over. I was manipulated. Certain people in my family, they're greedy. They wanted to keep some money and they decided, well, we going to manipulate this thing very well. Have it look like you outside a bum. Have it look like you ain't in your right mind. I heard they keep going to the courthouse and tell them at the courthouse they don't know where I'm at. That's why I said, let me start doing my videos again. Because I'm still down south. Just in case, though, the ones that's wanting to know why I ain't coming in that courtroom, I'm down south. And my situation leads me to where they even playing with my mail. Now, I ain't saying everybody in that post office is. And she told me it goes through 7 people's hands before it get there. So somebody's playing with my mail, too. Whoever's at one of these post offices, you gonna regret it when you keep stopping my mail from getting to me so I can't get what's mine by birthright. So, don't worry about what I'm doing in stores. Don't worry about anything I do. I always have in my mind how to make up for it when it's time. You know what I mean? I see them following me in stores or into stores and tell the people in the stores, watch her. I know that some people in the stores be like, I ain't watching her nothing. Because I don't like you, and I don't like your vibe. Why are you following her all around and doing that? I don't care what she doing, because she ain't bothering me. Anyway, It's weird when you got people that they have to come look for other people to talk about, and some of them do it in groups to feel better. They just ain't gonna feel better until they come find you and take pictures and videos. These two dudes know who they are, who I'm talking about. Yes, they come put their cameras in my face to post out to America. Look where she at. That is so rude and weird. Because what if it was them and they didn't really want nobody to know where they at for the moment because they trying to have a little peace and they don't want people running down playing. Watch what you do. I'm telling you, you never know when it's going to come back. One thing I know, I ain't ever teased nobody about being homeless and none of that. Ever. So now, if I do, it'll be the ones that help manipulate the situation to be. But I don't even think I'll tease them when it goes down, because I always think of that saying when you even see your enemy, there's something going on back with them, don't tease them, don't laugh at them, because now you don't have to. They already getting it, and you don't want it to go back 360 around. Now, I might say stuff like, oh, my child's father gonna get it for helping putting me in this situation, because he know he did. You know you did. They ain't had the nerve to turn around and get lawsuit money and not even say, let me help get her out of that situation. So I guess you feel still extra bitter inside. I ain't say your name, so you can't sue me. I say your name. My thing is, you know what you did. And the people who helped you to do it know what they did too. Yeah, certain people in my family, and you, child's father, and the strangers that y'all got to help too, to chase me all around, to distract me from going to keep trying to figure out where's my stuff, where's my money, and y'all know what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about no regular little stuff. They know what I'm talking about. Where's my house and where's my money that was left to me? All that playing all around y'all did all these years. I always wondered too, why you always trying to distract me? And where's all these people coming from chasing me all around, trying to harm me and all kind of stuff? Because these people knew. They knew they was all splitting up my stuff. Don't worry, they getting close. They getting closer and closer to y'all. You think this funny? Huh? Then my mom's passed away, my one aunt acting like, the only thing I said was, wow, it seemed like something funny happened here, some funny business. Oh, now tell me, is this something to say to people? This is like the second, third time that I'm addressing this, because I felt like that was just strange too. The first thing comes out of her mouth after my mother's funeral, she ain't had no casket and all that stuff. She got cremated. So it's like a memorial, basically. The first thing she said to me when I said, something seems funny here. Why does everybody keep dropping off like flies? And next thing you know, people got new cars and houses and all kinds of stuff going on. Why has people took so much insurance out on people over time? Waiting on people. Like my grandma used to say, oh, they're going to wait on me and they're going to go before me. Well, some of them did too. She wasn't lying. Before she did. My thing is, I just was talking to a person telling her, I don't like insurance. I think it's jinky. I think it just gives room for people to wait for people to pass on, and some crazy people will go to length to kill you so they could get it. So I don't like it. But then somebody explained to me what insurance really do, and that's when I got a better outlook on it. And they said, well, you don't always have to wait for nobody to die. You can borrow from that stuff too over time as it's gone. I'm like, oh, well, yeah, that kind of makes sense. You can borrow from it, put it in the stuff, and keep rotating the money and putting it back in, and it's coming back out. Okay. But I don't know. I'm still like iffy on that insurance stuff. I still kind of don't like it, because the fact that I know it's people out here that put that stuff on people to kill them so they can survive, that's what makes me always be leery about that kind of stuff. I already told that person, I said, I don't got no insurance on my children or nothing, so anybody else do, that's suspect. I'm the one had them, and if anybody supposed to have insurance on them, it's supposed to be me. So anything happened to my children, I'm finding out people had insurance on my children, I'm coming for them. I'm coming for them. I mean it. I'm not playing. My thing is, I ain't come on here to complain either and keep going on and on and on about the same thing. I came on here just to tell people, why does it seem like other people get so happy off of other people's downfall? Now, as much as my child tries to get on my nerves, you know, 'cause I'm trying to figure out, why are you worried about who I'm with up the block? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I done left it alone. You moved the whole woman in your apartment and all kind of stuff. I'm not over here bugging out so why. Oh, he told me I couldn't stay for. You done drove me down here, and you know you did. From New Jersey, making a deal with me so we could both be around our children. That we exchanged some money for that to get that done. Move half of my stuff down here, and then when the second run, you start switching it up. I felt like you gangstarred me. Because you know I wasn't going to go for that you moved over half my stuff down there already. And then now all of a sudden you say, no, never mind, I'll bring it back. Bring it back? Bring it back? I don't know what could be going on with my stuff while I'm weighed somewhere else and it's weighed somewhere else. You know what you did. Why don't you face it and stop playing around? Why don't you stop trying to use our children as a weapon against me? Is this all you doing? When my children gotta tell me, Mommy, he said either we come with you or go to his mother's house. Why do y'all keep trying to make decisions of where some children that came out of my body go? And nothing unstable about me. And stop telling people lies that I smoke weed all day and I drink all day. I don't do no such thing. Sometimes, I ain't gonna say I don't sometimes. I don't gotta lie for nobody. I don't gotta pretend for nobody. I'm a grown person. But I don't have time to sit there and smoke weed all day and buy weed all the time. My money does not permit it. Okay? These people that's walking all around me right now, every time they're walking around, they do not see me smoking no weed. And they haven't seen me smoking weed for days now. Okay? Anytime you can do something and quit it and hit it, that sound like an addict? An addict can't quit it and hit it, okay? They can't hit it and quit it, I mean. I'm tired of people playing. That's the reason for this video. And Shaf, I probably wouldn't have said nothing about you. But the fact that my children got to go through it every time I turn around, is you feeling some type of ways about me, is weird. You know you being funny when you say, y'all could go with your mother or go to my mother's house, when you know you and my family helped make me homeless. And I don't even like to use the word homeless, because if you know you ain't a homeless type of person that choose to be out, then you ain't really homeless. You just in a situation because of some other people. Now, you know by doing that move like that and playing with it, what it was going to do. You know you move into a whole nother district where things is stricter at and things is more difficult and stuff than where you usually from. Why you think a long time ago, no disrespect towards down south or down south people, but this is a part of history that's real. Why you think a long time ago the slaves started going up north? Because the slavery up north was a little more slacking than the slavery down here. So now you're wondering, why is that in this conversation? What does that got to do with it? Because you knew that I'm the type of person, I talk out, I talk up, and coming to a place like this is not the move if you do that. So, you know, it's like all this was a setup. Then I get down here, they try to manipulate my finances. Had somebody come all the way out from Raleigh that don't usually be out here. Now, I'm not saying that she down with them because I don't want to disrespect her. When I met her, she was respectable. She understood my outbursts and everything because I told her what was going on. Yes, I did. I just got suspicious because that's where his friend lived at. And I said, wait a minute. Did they go find somebody to come down over out this way to cut my stuff off to try to make me have more of a difficult time? So I told her that. I don't say nothing behind the way back down. I probably already said to them, or go and say to them. I said, miss, I outburst because I ain't know what was going on. I'm thinking people done got with you and told you, yeah, you go try to cut her stuff off. Because I already tried since I've been here. And I had to go down there and tell them, I don't know what's going on here, but I did see a female jump out her Volvo truck with Gucci shoes on, like I said before, and a Gucci stuff. And it was strange how she was moving. Next thing you know, I'm there, I'm seeing bunches of paperwork going in and out the door. Oh, why would you have to know over and over, playing with my records and everything? It's set in stone on the paperwork, what it is, what it ain't. What you keep trying to make me do it over and over and over, is now I'm in a different district, you think that's where to get it cut off. No, y'all have just been in the courthouse and me proving that it's a setup. That's all of that. That's all of that. I do what I do. I ain't no slouch. I ain't no lazy person. I put artwork up on there to show that I'm always trying. I ain't never just... If you see me sitting still, that's because I'm executing my next art expo or something. I ain't just sitting there like you think. And sure, I'm always doing something. I ain't just saying. It's always something that had me doing something all the time. I am down here in the hot heat, and sometimes you better go get in the shade, because you don't, you gonna faint. You better go sit still somewhere for a little bit, else you gonna faint from the hot heat. I know some of these people down here used to it. This is they're adapted to it. I'm from a whole nother district, place, where it get 100 degrees or whatever. And I know right now is a heat wave through the whole states. Certain states, it's a heat wave. So I ain't trying to be funny, but if it wasn't a heat wave, usually down south way more hotter than up north. There's a lot of things you could have did different. You did not have to. Why do you have to keep including our children in everything you do? And for what you was trying to do, it just wasn't smart. Like, you want to take them away from me. I don't do what you do. I don't do DJing and stuff like that. Why would you want to have children around you so when you got to do shows and stuff like that, it's kind of slowing you up because now you got to find somebody to watch them. You know, they pretty much grown almost. But before they was grown, you got to find somebody to watch them. All kind of stuff to where it might could hold you up from what you trying to do. But you wanted to spite me so bad that you said, you only lost a little bit of bond time compared to the bond time you and yours stole from me all this time. I had stuff set certain ways. I was teaching them about, you don't got to worry about celebrating holidays and all kind of stuff like that. You know what I mean? You choose to. I'm not going to force you not to, but I'm telling you why you don't have to. They get back around some people. Oh, no, we celebrate Christmas, Easter, and everything. I'm like, this what happened. Then, not only that, my children was not acting this strange until they got down here. I'm not blaming it on the whole down south. And anytime I talk about something, I'm not talking about a whole of them. I'm talking about the ones that's playing with this down here. They playing with it too much. You're running around here recording me, lying on me, telling, she sleep with dudes for free and this, that. Well, because I'm not being a prostitute like you saying I am. That don't mean I'm sleeping with people for free. When I deal with people, we sharing with each other. We sharing. And if I deal with a guy and he want to do more than share, that don't make me no prostitute either. Okay? I am single at the moment. So if I want to explore my options, I can. I just know that I got to be responsible exploring my options. So if I'm dealing with somebody and I'm noticing, something is off, like I better fall back. That don't make me a whore. That don't make me a slut. That's just making me be at peace with myself. I'm not going to force myself to deal with somebody if I'm not feeling happy about it. If I'm in it with somebody and things start going left, I'm not going to force the situation of staying in a relationship with them. Okay? So now, yeah, that could make you look kind of, in other people's eyes that don't know what's going on, and you got honey traps sent to you that's through START program. So now that's to make you look like you is a slut or something. Because you find out, oh, you an agent? You a honey trap agent? I gotta get away from you, or you get away from me. Now that's another person you dealt with, and now you gotta move on. I can't help it. They made a program that make you gotta keep moving on when you finding out they're agent honey trap. You know what I mean? That should not make me a whore or a slut. I just had to move on. I'm not gonna stay stuck in that situation. So, I went with quite a few dudes because of that. And when it's time to sue these people, like other people saying they are through the nation, that's going to be one of the other things I'm going to sue for, is you made me and other people be in too many relationships because of that being, y'all sending people. So, my reason for coming on here, because there's people that understand what's going on with me and know my situation of why I'm out here, and then there's people that don't. So I don't gotta really explain nothing to nobody, but at the same time, you do. Because there's some predominant people that'll be watching you and making decisions off of your situations of if they should mess with you or not. So now they keep seeing me outside. They're like, what's going on? Like, I don't know if I should mess with this person. Like, why is this person outside so much? Like, what is going on? I felt I need to explain to them. You got to explain to people that want to help you. Oh, so they don't know what's going on with you. They like thinking, nah, you belong in the streets or something. Why you always outside? No, I'm not. I don't belong in the streets. I'm outside from things being manipulated. Shots fired. You know what you did. You know what you did. And then you did think about it real quick, but you had already moved a lot of my stuff down here. I had already gave up my spot in Jersey. When the landlord asked me, you moving? Yes, I'm moving. He had already went and there was somebody next to be in that little place. They was already lined up for it. As soon as they knew I was leaving, they was ready going in. So it ain't like I could just turn around and be like, oh, okay, let me just go on back up in there. You need to start making better and clear decisions. That's all I'm saying. And I do too. But these days, I try my best not to include everybody in something what I'm doing until I fully know what it could really gonna do. You move too fast. You moved it too fast. And not only that, you wind up being out of more money coming down here than being just staying upstate. And see where it was beneficial at to do this. I don't. Now, if something do come out of it eventually, cool. But the first part of it, for me and our children that had to suffer, for you to do this, you know that ain't fair. For you to split your children up from each other to do this, you know that ain't fair. You to have moved to a whole other place with a different kind of curriculum, to throw things off even with schoolness, you know that ain't fair. So I'm not doing this to shame you like you kept doing to me. I'm doing this to explain to some people that's still trying to figure out what's going on. You know how many people told me since I've been down here, nah, something ain't right. I know you something got manipulated because you don't seem nothing like no homeless outside bummy person to me. I know. You ain't even had to say nothing. I listen to you talk. I watch you walk. Watch your way. Your style. Of course I curse stalkers out sometimes. And I don't call it cursing. I call it expressions of words. I don't say damn you, I damn you, and stuff like that. I ain't cursing. That's just expressions of words. My thing is, please stop. And I'm not saying please because I'm scared and none of that. I'm saying please because I'm realizing every time you strike out against me, you and your people's the ones that's helping you. Not all of them. It backfired on y'all. It's doing stuff to y'all, almost killing y'all. That's why I said, please stop. This stuff you did, it even took my mom's. Because when I was up closer to where she was at, and I could just dip off and go see her and check on her, I could catch and stuff that they kept trying to do to her. She's calling me. Oh, they keep sneaking in my apartment. I think they putting stuff in my food. That's how I know she got poisoned, because she kept telling me that. They keep sneaking in my apartment with the key. It's like they're putting stuff in my food. So now, who is that from legal division that called me on the phone? So, oh, well, I'm telling them, well, I was going to get to it. I don't know if you're trying to get me for fraud or whatever. I was going to get to it. Stuff just kept happening. Like my mother passing when I just came up here. Oh, well, stuff going on like that, then maybe you shouldn't come back. I'm like, what was that on the other end of that phone, insensitive person? Like, who is that? What are you talking about? You're supposed to be saying, well, my condolences, and just go over there to the other building and handle it. Not telling me, well, maybe you shouldn't come back. Why are you scared for me to come back? Because if I come back, 9 times out of 10, some more stuff gonna come out. As I've been going all this time, there's been stuff going on to where some people have been telling on the ones who helped to do this craziness to me and mine. They have been telling. Because there's investigators that came to them, detectives and stuff like that. They got scared. They said, I want out. That's such and such and them over there plotted on that and did that. Why are you so nervous for me to come back out there? Who would tell somebody something like that? They didn't say my condolences or nothing. Well, if that's the case, don't come back. Oh, don't mess with my paperwork. There's so many investigators and detectives and stuff. See people flying around, helicopters on me, drones, private plane, all kind of stuff. You go messing with some more stuff and out yourselves. Don't look over here at me, Buckouts. Okay? Don't keep trying to mess with my finances. It's going to go 360 and come back to y'all. And that's in y'all losing everything. Keep off of that. Keep off of me. Keep off my children. You keep trying. I notice your latest thing is my children. Using my children to manipulate things. Because they ain't going to want to come with me and I'm outside. So you automatically know they'll go to your mother. Which I don't know, though. Some stuff I know about. My thing is, y'all can keep trying to be funny, thinking you're going to buy my children out, all kind of weird stuff, and make sure to keep me outside and y'all stay inside so y'all can have a reason to run to the courthouse and say, well, now, why would they be with her? She's outside. Well, obviously, if they was to come with me, I would not be outside. I'm outside because they're not with me. And not only that, sometimes when I was going to these hotels down here, they was blocking them. Yeah, certain hotels was blocking. I don't want to go to hotels where they're picking at me through ceilings and through the bathroom thing, watching me naked either. So, me personally, I felt like as long as I'm outside and I'm somewhere, if I'm on somebody's property and they don't say nothing, why is some of y'all going out your way to go to get to them to make sure that they say something? Making up all kind of lies, playing all around, making up stuff. People know him, man. The cops just came over the other day. There's a dude that went bucking out on me. There was a man and his son playing in the thing, and they ain't like that. I'm steady telling dude, I don't know. I can understand why you're upset. Somebody probably manipulated your life too. You probably don't know they did, but they probably did and got you out here. But I ain't do nothing to you. So why are you coming at me like that? I ain't do nothing to you. That's why I started calming down even on the stalkers. Now when I see the stalkers, I just explain to them, do y'all know who y'all working for? I think y'all should go look out who y'all working for. You'll realize something. That's when y'all realize that money don't matter, that material don't matter, none of that. Why you think some of y'all get them new cars and trucks, sometimes them things crash? Or it go 360 and now y'all get kicked out where you at and stuff like that. Know what I'm saying? And just go look out who y'all working for. When you look how corrupt government gangs talking, just look all the way into it, and then you'll realize who y'all working for, and you'll feel like some damn ass fools. You'll feel like some fools. The ass in the curse is a donkey. You all will feel like some fools. I'm telling you. Just keep helping slavery for to come back. That's all I'm gonna say about that program. Keep helping for it to come back. You know. Let me get off of here. I said enough. Child's father, stop. And whoever else helping him, stop. All it's gonna do is expose y'all soon. And I ain't worried about y'all keep trying to expose me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not perfect either. Of course, I'm going to make some mistakes sometimes while I'm out here. Of course, I'm going to get caught up thinking somebody is real and come to find out, no, I might need to go see Dr. Field. Of course, all kind of stuff. But that's it. I'm just done. Y'all have a nice day or evening. It's going in the evening now. And I'll come back when I got some more artwork and on a better note for better things to talk about and show. I just felt like, no, it's time to explain to some people that I've seen watching me, and some of them ain't no stalkers. They want to help, but they just trying to decide, should they? Because they don't really know what's going on. They just keep seeing me out. You should have left things well be. Like, I mean, really, it's like you had to get me out my little joint I was in Jersey to get in where you at or something. That's what it seemed like. I'm saying that's what you did, but that's what it seemed like. I noticed when I was living there, and I would tell you, no, you can't come over here because, you know, I had to start telling you, no, I don't want to cheat on the person I'm with, and you definitely shouldn't cheat on the person you're with. And if you want to break up with the person, I'll break up with the person. That's something different, but I don't want to be doing that. Plus, if my landlord don't want all kind of people in his house, you know, because of the fact that their living room was right by my room. So around certain times and stuff like that, he'll be like, well, I don't really want people in here. I'm not saying you can't have company, but around certain times and stuff. I got to respect that, especially for the price that he was giving me to be there. Oh, thank you. Thank you, my Indian Bangladesh people over there in Jersey. I wasn't saying y'all was no stalkers, even though sometimes it would seem like y'all was. Sometimes I was just, you know, in and out my mind with that stalk stuff because you never know who is. You know what I mean? But I got to admit, you know, there was other people playing with that would be around me, putting them on record and saying, he's a stalker too. And I was telling the person, don't do that. It's like I live here, so don't do that. And they was some fly people because they still ain't kicked me out. They had good understanding about things, these ones I was staying with. Good understanding about things. They would even come and we would eat together sometimes and all kind of stuff. Beautiful people. You know what I mean? Man, nobody's perfect, so I'm not saying we always have perfect times in that house. But when things was at ease, beautiful. Thank you, Muhammad and y'all, and your family. I'm going to still tell y'all thank you. My thing is, I can't believe, you know, I had something good going with myself. And a person, every time I get close to my children, he's jumping up. Oh, I'm about to move because you trying to make me look like an absentee parent so you could get child support. Me, you, and my children know that I have always took care of my children. Even when I don't hardly have it. So for you to even play with that is sick too. You better not be over there trying to take me for no child support. Because that's when it's really all going to come out. Okay? My thing is, stop trying to make me look like an absentee parent. It's all that talk about because I'm dealing with somebody on the block, which we was just still trying to see. We was trying to still see what's up. Okay? While you deciding what's up. And then threatening me with my children again. Oh, y'all could go with her or go to my mama's house. Why do y'all keep trying to keep my children from me? I ain't gonna keep saying no, like, keep causing that karma for yourselves. I notice that's the thing some of them do, like, every time something go wrong, somebody saying something or doing something they don't like, oh, let's take their children. You did it to your sister. That's how I know. Leave my children alone. And I'm not going to keep saying it. I'm not going to keep saying it. I'm not going to keep saying it. When things keep coming to y'all will figure it out. When things keep backfiring and karma keep coming, that you doing something that ain't doing to y'all figure it out. All right, one love. Talk to people soon. I'm getting a little too upset. I talk to people soon.